Hello and welcome back to GrindCraft. We're back on GrindCraft. My name is Mark Tresser, and that was inelegant. What a way to start off a video. So I'm recording this on Saturday, and I've already got a video planning to come out on Sunday. So this video won't come out until after. Okay, basically I'm recording it out of order, so I won't have seen your comments on the last couple videos entirely. I have gotten a couple comments on episode 14, but I haven't seen any on episode 15 yet. So just so you understand, if there's a comment that you gave me that is a suggestion or a question, I won't be answering it in this video, but I do respond to the comments in the comments, so hopefully I'm able to answer your questions there. That was a longer disclaimer than I needed it to be. However, the reason I'm recording this is I think this week I'm going to experiment with releasing a video more frequently than once every 3 days. So I think this video is going to come out on Monday, and hopefully I'm right, because obviously I'm recording it ahead of time and I don't have any work to do around it, so it shouldn't be too big a deal. But I did want to record a video because I think I kind of like the feeling that I've had in the past few videos where I'm basically taking you along with whatever I'm doing that day, as opposed to waiting, 3 days to record a video and then just being like, hey, by the way, I have these other 15 updates that I have to show you. I think it's better to do sort of videos more frequently, and then you have the updates more frequently, and you kind of see everything that's going on. And I kind of like that feeling, so I'm gonna do that for this week at least and see how it goes. So we might see videos every single day this week. It might be a little less frequently, I don't know, but we'll see. And I think one of the things we're going to do today is, the thing we're going to do today primarily is just do some Deepslate mining, but I do want to take you through a couple of quick updates first. So the first update is I've moved all the villagers. All the villagers who have jobs, at least, are in this new villager trading hall, which I built over here in the chunks that we cleared out a while ago. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I also added four new farmers. Yeah. So I have a whole bunch more farmers to give me golden carrots, which is fantastic. I'm actually going to take some golden carrots while I'm here. And I've also, I leveled them all up. They're all good to go. They've all been zombified and then cured. So they're good to go. I think my next project for villagers is probably to get more shepherds in the hopes that I can sell more green dye to them, but it takes a while to do that. Anyways, moving the villagers meant that I was able to move my breeding villagers further back and also clear out the bedrock from this area. So these breeding villagers are further away. I've also been giving them some carrots, so there are a number of them, and I can make more villagers when I want to. And I think they aren't going to spawn iron golems anymore. I'm not really sure. It's not clear to me how they're spawning iron golems right now. They don't have any jobs, and I don't understand it. Anyways, that's all situated. That's all good. Also, over here, I've started laying out what I want my XP smelter situation to be like, and I've also started smelting some of the cactus. So some of these actually already have XP in them, so I could use them to repair my tools if I wanted to. This situation is not automatic yet, but this first row is going to be all set. These guys are still working right now. And actually, they're almost done, it looks like. But this has been slow progress because I basically have to wait for the... I haven't actually reloaded the kelp smelters. That's going to set back progress as well. I have to wait for these to do their job before I can load up more kelp blocks into this area, which is a bit of a pain, but it's not that difficult ultimately. It's just a matter of doing resetting the kelp smelters when I have done a kelp smelting run. Last update that I want to take you through just quickly. Earlier today, I was in the mood for some Minecraft and I started playing. And what I did was I cleared out the 5th chunk in the nether quarry, in the new nether quarry. So we now have 5 chunks here. You can see the remnants of me killing magma cubes here and there so I can do my work. Hopefully this will despawn them. Let's see. But yeah, so that's 5 of the 25 that I want to clear out in this next nether quarry. which is fantastic. And look at that, I don't even have to go all the way out of the first quarry to clear out magma cubes on the bedrock floor. It's fantastic. So yeah, that's great news, and it's yeah, hopefully we can continue doing work on this, because I'm happy. I really enjoy working in the Nether. Like, the magma cubes are annoying and the ghasts are annoying, but apart from that, working in the Nether is really fun. So I should probably keep doing that, because it's fun to do. But we aren't going to do that today. As much fun as it is, I did clear out 2 chunks there already, and the Nether quarry progress, honestly, is not as important as overworld quarry progress, because if you do the math on it, I think the closest wall of the Nether quarry right now is probably like 32 blocks away from 0, right now, and that means that in the overworld it would translate to about 256 blocks in the overworld. And the furthest we've gotten in the overworld is 152 blocks, and this isn't even the Deepslate quarry. So we have a ways to go before we have to worry about the Deepslate, or the overworld being overshadowed by the Nether quarry. So we're not going to worry about it just yet. We're going to work on the overworld quarry today, and it'll take a second because I do want to sleep before we start in on the Deepslate quarry. And the good news is we also have the stone quarry up there that we can work on while we wait between super breaker runs. So we should have a perfectly smooth situation. No hiccups today. I hope. Knock on wood on that. And yeah, hopefully this is going to be a good time. I'm also going to experiment today, I think, with recording a different game. I haven't really thought about this one yet. But another game I enjoy playing is Mountain Blade Bannerlord 2, or Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Sorry, I got the order mixed up there. And I'd like to experiment with recording a video on that. I don't know. I'm not the best at it, so it's not like I'm going to be doing anything super crazy. But it kind of scratches a similar itch to as Minecraft does for me, because like there is this sort of the early portion where you're like gathering strength and taking over the world and, you know, defeating your enemies and doing quests and all that. But there's a later stage of the game where basically you're just managing territory and like working on skills. And I kind of want to do a series where I just kind of do that in perpetuity. But we'll see about that. I imagine that doesn't stay interesting for very long, is my imagination, but I might try it out and see how it does. Anyways, yeah, I'll just do a quick super breaker here, see how, I thought I screwed that up, but it looks good. Yeah. Ooh, 2600 mining. I think when I started doing videos again, I had maybe hit 2000. So, mining skill, definitely still humming. Not that it gives me any benefits to continue leveling it up, but here we are. Boy, it has been a little while since I've mined in the overworld, actually, come to think of it. Just like a little strange to feel like I can't make progress quickly because I don't have instant mine on Deepslate right now. It's a little different. Oh yeah, and on one of the recent videos, somebody had asked me what that mining skill thing is from, and I told them in the comments it's MCMMO. It gives you these different skills that you can level up, and it also gives you little benefits that you can get. And one of them is the ability to instantly break Deepslate, but you only get it for, I think it's 22 seconds, something like that. So I quickly do a run of that, and then in the in-between times, I run up here, and stone is still instant mine, because I have a beacon up here. And so, apart from the ores, I can instant mine everything over here. I just kind of quickly do some of that. And it's not a bad situation. In fact, I think it's a rather good situation. I really like the way that I've got this set up. Cool. And yeah, this stone quarry, I think, is flattened out entirely now. I don't think there's anything I have to worry about apart from the weird TNT mining that I had done previously, which, once we're done with this quarry, this stone quarry, should never be a problem again. because I'm not planning on doing any TNT mining anytime soon, because there's just no point to it. I can manually mine fast enough that I don't have to worry about this. I mean, it was an interesting experiment initially, like when I did the TNT stuff, but it wasn't worth it. Because you have to build these complex machines, and I don't, like, as much as I'm fine with doing redstone, I don't really want to do anything super complex. Anything that's like, excuse me. Anything that involves too much like QC or block updates or flying machines even just feels a little bit too much like black magic to me, and I'm just like, I'd prefer to do this a different way. Which is kind of why I don't have like a tree farm. It's why I don't have it's why I didn't use the bedrock breaking machine that somebody had recommended to me. It's why I'm not using like an automatic quarrying system. Like, a lot of that stuff is just it's just complicated enough that I'm like, no, this feels wrong. And that's not to, throw shade on anybody who does use that stuff. It's just that it doesn't feel right to me. So I'm not gonna do any of it. Ah, there you are. As much as I don't necessarily need all the stone that I'm mining out, if I can pick it up, I'm gonna pick it up. All right. And I think I have time. Yeah, 20 seconds, maybe not. Maybe I should have moved a little quicker here, but whatever. Oh, I don't have room. Huh. I guess I'm not gonna get that. That's okay. All right. And now, yeah, we are good to go. Quick run here. And then another run on the stone quarry, and then we should be good for bedtime, I think. There are these patrollers, but not something I need to worry about. They're stuck on the lower level, so they can't actually get to me. Which is just fine with me. Oh, while I'm at this, I guess I should talk about, so in the last couple videos I was saying, like, I don't really have a whole lot of energy right now and all this stuff. And that's still kind of true. I think I might have fixed at least part of my issue. Because I've been falling asleep to YouTube videos, sort of as a way to, like, reduce my anxiety at night. Because, like, I have a very old house, and it makes noises at night. And I don't really enjoy those noises. I have some anxiety about it, so going to sleep with the YouTube videos is helpful for a while, but I've actually got myself into a situation where I have white noise in the room that I'm sleeping in anyways, so I think I'm able to fall asleep without YouTube videos now. I hope. We'll see about that, but I did fall asleep without a YouTube video last night, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to sleep better in the coming days, and hopefully that means that I'll have more energy for YouTube videos, and I'll be able to actually do this one video a day or one video every 2 days experiment that I'm gonna run this week. We'll see. I am optimistic, I'll say that. And I am feeling a little bit better about everything, so yeah. Oh, let's see. Hunky-dory. Alright, cool. And yeah, I think I'll keep working off camera on some of the cactus XP smelter stuff. I don't necessarily want to rush to get it all done. It'll take a while to fill up all of the smelters, and I want to do that first before I start building the cactus farm, because if I've got all the smelters set up but they aren't like full of XP, then we're gonna run into problems, because they will they'll start to smelt, and then they'll run out of cactus, and then I'll waste fuel. And I don't want to waste fuel, because kelp is kind of hard to come by as a fuel. It's like, it takes a lot of work. And currently it's manual work because I don't have auto crafters, because 1.21 isn't out yet. So yeah, it's gonna take a while before that becomes an actual thing. But for now, since I'm doing the manual kelp smelting, or kelp crafting rather, I'm gonna wait a while before I actually build the cactus farm. So it's just gonna be me like plopping down furnaces, plopping down these chests and hoppers and everything else, and then slowly filling them up manually with cactus. So it's just me like flying over here, grabbing some cactus from these storages, which you can see I've been doing quite a bit, but I do have a fair bit left in reserve. It's just a matter of me just doing it, and well, I'll get to it, but it does take a little while. I've filled up, I think at this point I'm happy with having done, like I've filled up the XP on all of these. I just have to fill up these chests, and then probably the hoppers that go above the chests as well for the sorter, or not the sorter, for the sort of the inputs. Just so when I start using the things, there is a full backup of 32, so they can go through 2 iterations before I have to have the cactus farm actually like filling them up completely. And then I can take my time like filling up the cactus farm and it won't be an issue. I hope that won't be the case. But yeah, it'll take me a little bit of time to get that all of the smelters built and all of them filled up completely. It'll take time for the cactus farm to like fill up the sort of the storage so that I can do that. And I'm still using the cactus XP smelters from the old system in the meantime to like repair my pick. So it'll take a while for that to work. But that's okay. And then the kelp farm, I think, the kelp farm and the kelp smelters will probably stay there for a little while because I don't really know where I want to put them yet. It's possible that I put them in the central block, or the central chunks, because it's a system that I use pretty frequently. So if I can move them close to my staging area, then I can probably make it so I do it more frequently. Especially once I finally move the staging area actually down to the new staging area, like because right now I'm still kind of using this area because it's got a lot of my my fireworks, and it's got my arrows and like a whole bunch of crafting materials that I use pretty frequently. So it's not easy for me to move this stuff down yet. Plus my sorter input is, or my sorter output rather, is still up here. So I'd rather have what am I trying to say? When I move to the new staging area, it'll be good to have the kelp smelter closer, and maybe even bigger. But once I do update to 1.21, then I will have automatic crafters, and I'll be able to automatically make kelp blocks, and then I'll probably put a kelp farm next to the cactus farm because, of course, it'll be possible for me to automatically fuel the kelp smelter, or the cactus smelters and the kelp smelters with kelp blocks because I can automatically craft them, and that'll be really fantastic. But we aren't there yet, so eagle-eyed viewers will see that we just unearthed a new geode, which I have to say I didn't expect or didn't remember to expect. I'm gonna be a little careless here. But that is okay because one of the tweaks that I have from Tweakaroo is that I'm not able to mine budding amethyst blocks. So I shouldn't be able to break them. They should be fine if I just kind of breeze through them. Just wanted to mention that in case any of you were worried. I turned off mining budding amethysts and spawners because I still want to keep spawners around. I think in the future I may turn some of that off, at least temporarily, because there's a lot of amethysts in sort of the chunks that I might want to use for farms and things. For example, literally right here in my face. I think I might want to remove that amethyst area, but for the moment it's not bothering anybody, so I'm going to leave it there. But we'll see. Anyways, we cleared out this layer, so we're going to move on to the next one. Oh, I had already started a new layer. Interesting. Did I do that in this video and then forget about it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay. Wow, the short-term memory is just not great today. All right, open up on the ravine, so let's just clear out this side of the ravine. And we'll try to get down into the ravine and grab any of the blocks that dropped after we've done a little bit more mining here. Oh boy. And yeah, just to say a little bit more on this sort of experiment that I'm going to do. Releasing videos, I guess I'm saying every day. What I'm thinking is largely that it feels a little bit more like what I used to do with streaming, where I'm doing a lot more on camera, and there's a lot more sort of to see, but it's still presented in video format because I think I prefer the video format, and part of that is just like not necessarily having the live interaction, because I think that reduced my enjoyment of streaming a little bit. But also I think at the same time, like, I want to have more frequent touch points with all of y'all and just be able to like check in a little bit more frequently. I don't know where this item is. There's an item somewhere here. I don't know where. Oh, it's all the way up there. I somehow missed it. Okay. There, got it. All right, not exactly a whole lot of items, or a whole lot of mining done on that run, but that's okay. I do have a little extra time now, and I actually need it. So I wanna clear out. Actually, there's not any exposed cave here, so I don't need the extra time, come to think of it. After this next Super Breaker run, we'll need to carve out sort of a border around this cave, or around this geode. Because in case you missed one of the videos where I talked about it, what I'm doing basically with this next quarry is I'm carving out two blocks of space around any exposed caves, so that I don't have to worry about like falling into the cave or mining around the cave or whatever. So I think that's a really good idea. I think that'll streamline my Super Breaker runs, and it'll just make quarrying a little bit more pleasant for me. We'll see. Not that it wasn't pleasant before, but increasing the pleasantness is definitely something that I'm trying to do. Always. Always, always, always. So I didn't get any messages about budding amethyst in that run, so maybe there aren't any on this level, which would be just fine, but oh, nope, there we go. That's what the message looks like when I try to break a block that I'm not allowed to break. And then all I have to do is kind of scooch around it and move on with my life. And then, yeah, we'll do a quick run of sort of bordering off this geode. And then I think we'll pretty much be done with the, whatchamacallit, the episode. We'll see. We'll see in a second. I might go a little bit farther than 25 minutes because I've been saying I want to keep the videos to 25 minutes. I think that's just like a little better for folks. Like, you don't have to commit to watching an entire hour or even a half an hour. But I don't think there's much harm in doing like 27 minutes. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so all we do is go around here. So this is obviously 2 blocks here. And here, this block is exposed, so I do 1, 2 diagonally. And then we go from there. It's good that you get kind of an opportunity to see what this looks like as I'm doing it, because I kind of explained it in another video, but I don't think that was the clearest explanation necessarily. Yeah. All right, 1, 2, so this block needs to go. Okay, so then I think this is all good. I'm just gonna double check it here. Oh no, I need another level. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Oh, I threw my pickaxe. Oh gosh. Okay, we're good. Jeez. 1, 2, here. Go away, go away. Leave me alone. And then this block and this block. All right, that's all clear. All right, so I think this is cleared out. There are these blocks that are in the way. I might just do another border around those. A couple extra blocks of border, just so I don't run into those when I'm doing a super breaker run. But yeah, and we'll grab the blocks from down here. Doop-a-doop. There we go. And then I think I have a little bit of time. We can still do a quick stone quarry run. Nothing too fancy. Just a quick back and forth a couple times. Oh. Grab some stone for the stone pile. Not that I don't have enough stone, as you all well know by this point. There's plenty of stone in my storage, but you can always have more stone. I actually should probably check my shulker box inputs. I think I'm probably running low. And maybe do some moving of various items out of the shulker box loaders. So I've got probably got a full barrel's worth of Deepslate shulkers. Take a look. I think that's enough. Just grab the items on the ground. And good. Yeah, that's good. It's a good stone run. Cool. Well, I think that's about it for this video. We made some progress on that Deepslate quarry, which is fantastic. That was actually the first work I'd done on that Deepslate quarry. I forgot to mention that. So I took you along for the very beginning, which is fantastic. And yeah, you can see how slow the progress is. Obviously, we've got a lot of work to do, but this is how it starts. So thanks for coming along. I might start recording the first video or the second video of this experiment. So the video that we record, or that we'll see on Tuesday, right after this, just so I have sort of a lineup of videos. So if you do put comments in on this video, I might not see it before the next one, just because I kind of want to have that backlog. But put the comments in nevertheless. I will respond to them. I do respond to every comment, just in case you have any questions, thoughts, suggestions. I'm happy to answer any comments. And of course, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed this video, then like the video. Hit the like button. That's what it's there for. And furthermore, if you do want to chat with me a little bit more live, you can join the Discord, and there should be a link for that in the description. And you can there you can chat with me. I'm pretty responsive there. I think sometimes you might have to wait a couple hours just because I'm asleep, but apart from that, should be easy enough to get in touch with me there. And then I think that is all I have to say on that. Keep an eye out for the next video coming out, hopefully, on Tuesday, and I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.